Yabba dabba do.
Yeah.
Guess what, America? We love you. It's the Dog Father hanging out with Wiz Khalifa. What it do, Wiz?
I'm just chilling, man. Happy to be here.
I know that's right, man. I got some questions for you, and I know you got some answers that's gonna fill in the blanks, and we got some blunts. So we're gonna call this Blunt Talk. Roll it open like a big old blunt. So, Wiz, what you been working on lately, man? Talk to me. Get the people out there, you know, what you been working on, constructing.
It's crazy because I actually got a project that I'm about to drop on December 10th. It's called Wiz Got Wings. It's like a secret. It's been a secret for me. I started it earlier this year, and I had a different name for it, but I ended up changing the name. And it's a full-length project, 14 songs with me. It's produced by Cardo, Sledrin, and R&B Justice, like the original team of everybody.
Sound.
Yeah. So we got back and we recreated the old sound, and I'm about to drop that before the year's over.
So what was it like working during the pandemic?
It was crazy. I'm used to releasing music all the time, especially like when I want to. And being that I'm signed to a label, a lot of people weren't at work during that time. So it was a struggle to actually, release records like singles and things like that the way that I'm used to doing it. But just staying busy and getting like the bag ready for when everything clears up and all that. That was my main focus.
So what has been like your inspiration, like considering that you've been in the game for so long, you've been doing it so well, and now you ain't new no more, you established. So it's like the newness of it all is gone now. What is your inspiration to stay fresh, stay on top, and stay relevant?
I'm inspired by the young homies, seeing them succeed and, live their dreams. I know what that feels like. It's hella exciting when you first get on. So seeing a lot of the young homies get on and knowing where they started, where they come from, I love seeing that. And also watching people like you who, you stay inspired and you stay moving and pivoting throughout the game. And whatever point it is in your career, you make those standout moments. And keeping that OG inspiration with the younger twist, I've always been able to find my space, and that's where I'm always going to be at with it.
Now, how much of an inspiration is my nephew, your son, Young Bash, to you doing these animated, cool kid things?
Bash is a huge inspiration to that because he watches all of that stuff. He watches, Cartoon Network or Comedy Central or whatever it is, and he's able to really put me deep with what's coming up and what I should be on the lookout for. So anything that I do, or even if it's a movie opportunity, I think of what he would think about it, how he would be able to brag to his friends and tell them like, yo, my dad did this, or my dad's on that. So it's a huge inspiration. And it also gives me like that kind of innocence and like childish approach to it. Because sometimes we could just try to be too cool a little bit. But when you're with the little homie, it's not really all of that. It's all fun. So it keeps everything really fun for me.
So on a business note, flipping and flopping and hip and hopping, I see you got the McQueen Gin, you got the KK Cannabis, you got the Hot Box by Wiz. So give us some of those endeavors that you're doing that people may not know about that have nothing to do with rap or music, but they're business ventures that you create.
Yeah, Hot Box by Wiz is an online restaurant that I have that's available in I think over 40 different cities, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that like Uber Eats?
Yeah, it's Uber Eats.
Ghost Kitchen?
Yeah, it's online only, so we don't have any physical restaurants, but since the pandemic started, restaurants, they had to fire a lot of their staff because they didn't have as many orders coming in. So what we do is we go to those same spots and we have them cook hot box orders and delivery only. So they're able to use their full kitchen and get that whole operation going. So we're actually helping people out and getting food to other people as well. And when we dropped, it's an online restaurant, but it went out to 40 cities at one time. So that's the only restaurant to ever open up in 40 different places at one time. Khalifa Kush, I've been working on this brand for as long as you know me, pretty much. And
KK?
Yeah, yep. And it's been the same strain, but we've just had different growers and things like that. Now we've locked down the business plan and all the right growers, and next year we're going to expand. We'll be in California, we'll be in Maryland, we'll be in Florida, we'll be in, I think, 10 different cities by the summer. And so that's really exciting. I'm part of this water company. It's called Liquid Death.
They be sending me that shit.
Yeah, you probably seen it. Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck they be sending me like 20 boxes of this shit every goddamn week?
It's my shit. Drink it.
I didn't know. They didn't send me so much of this shit. I started giving this shit away with so much of shit coming in.
It looked like a beer. People be tripping out.
It looked like a Coors, like an old ass Coors bottle, like a can. So that's you be sending that?
Yeah. I'm part of the company, part owner of the company.
Damn.
So what it is it's mountain water, but we don't use plastic bottles, and 10% of all of the proceeds go to helping, clean up pollution and freaking get rid of waste. It's just
we do some good shit with your bread. Wiz, look at him. Tell him, explain that shit. We trying to save the earth.
Yeah, we eco-friendly over here.
Straight up.
PFL, I'm a co-owner of this fighting league. It's called the Professional Fighting League. We just had our 3rd championship in Miami this year.
What people don't know is that Wiz Khalifa is the reason why I joined the gym and got me a membership. Because my nephew, we was on tour together and we should take our shirts off and have a smoke off. And at that time, I was a little bit bigger than Wiz, so I had no issue with taking my shirt off. Then all of a sudden, we went back on the road. This nigga had weights and was running and had us running to the middle of the stage and doing all kind of calisthenics and shit. And he pulled his shirt off. I said, well, holy shit. Where you working out at? And he turned me on to Unbreakable.
Yeah, and this nigga came through and was flying through the air. The first week.
But that's inspiring. You inspired your big homie to get his life right, to get his health right, and to work out. So I want to thank you for that. And at the same time, you created your own league and you got fighters. What was you saying about Clarissa?
Yeah, no, I was saying when Clarissa made her pivot from boxing into MMA, she signed with the PFL and she ended up making it throughout the whole season, making it to the end and fighting for the championship. So we got some big fighters over there. PFL is on the it's coming up for sure.
And what about the smoke fight that y'all had that
the high rollers?
Yeah, my nigga Lonnie.
Lonnie and Breeze, they started their company.
Fool for that.
Yeah, so man, that shit's really going up too.
He wanted to use my building in the beginning. I was scared. I'm like, man, I don't know if he's gonna make come there smoke and fight. No,
they got picked up by some companies to stream their fights.
Much success.
Him and Matt and Breeze, they got the whole high rollers. You can smoke and do jujitsu at the same time, and you're competing for pounds of weed. And
I love it. So that's why y'all see why I didn't want my facility to be used for these type of events. We're running a business over here, guys.
But they getting it cracking in Vegas, though.
I see. And I'm giving them a shout out right now for doing such a great job to all my dogs out there in that league getting it in, man. Keeping on.
Yeah. So like you said, I got multiple things going on. McQueen, of course, too. That's the liquor company.
Yeah. That shit good too.
Yeah. So we got liquor and water. You want to balance it out. You know what I'm saying?
Liquor and water. Okay, liquor and water. Don't get them confused because they both clear.
Yeah, exactly.
And you branching out into the esports world too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I have a esports team. It's called the Pittsburgh Knights. I've been down with them for I think like 3 or 4 years now, and they've been doing some real big things. They're like one of the top teams in the whole league, and we've been getting a lot of new additions to the team. And they got a travel league now, so they're like going around everywhere, whooping everybody's ass. So yeah, shout out to the Pittsburgh Knights.
I like that you're getting off into that gaming, man. That's a real big industry that me and some of your homeboys became some of my homeboys.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Look at how that happened. Like people that you move around with became my friends. Like your friends.
Yep.
Based off of us gaming and like really loving each other, being there for each other. So it's like that gaming world is deep and it's healthy, and I'm thankful for it. People out there that's coming together to making these teams and these families. Y'all keep up the great work. And on that note, I'd like to thank my special guest, Wiz Khalifa, for stopping through for this blunt talk.